Good evening. Xavier back again with another video. And it looks like this rant is going to be about my thoughts on this weekend's game for the Houston Texans and the Houston Rockets against the New Orleans Pelicans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. But before I start this rant, I got to give a little birthday shout outs to Mr. three-time NBA champion, LeBron James. So, happy birthday, King James. LeBron, Mr. three-time NBA champion. Hope you enjoy your birthday. I actually bought this a few weeks after I did my rant about LeBron going to the Los Angeles Lakers. We have another celebrity today celebrating a birthday, but we're going to talk about that person in my next rant. So I got my Texans jersey, my Texans shirt, and my Rocket shirt. And I got to say, this weekend was a great weekend for the Rockets and the Texans. They both beat the New Orleans Pelicans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. So, which results should I read first? I definitely got to read the Rockets' results first, since their game was on first last night. First quarter, Rockets scored 30 points. The New Orleans Pelicans scored 20. Second quarter, Rockets came up short, scoring 23 points, while the Pelicans scored 30. Third quarter, Rockets came up short again with 24 points, while the Pelicans scored 26. Fourth quarter, Rockets scored 31, and the Pelicans scored 28. Final score, Houston Rockets 108, New Orleans Pelicans 104. James Harden was once again player of the game, killing it with 41 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. And somebody left me a comment about James Harden scoring 41 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists in my rant about my thoughts of the Rockets-Celtics game. Speaking of Rockets and Celtics, that's the team that I wanted to see in this year's NBA Finals. But they had to mess it up and let it be the damn Cavs and the damn Warriors for the 4th year in a row in this year's NBA Finals. But whoever left a comment about James Harden scoring 20 with 41 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists, I definitely thank you for that. I was going to talk about that anyway in this rant of James Harden on how well he did last night. Clint Capella only scored 6 points, had 7 rebounds, and 1 assist. PJ Tucker only scored 5 points, had 7 rebounds, and 1 assist. Eric Gordon scored 21 points, had 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. Rockets are now 20-15. And this is their 5th game. This is their 5th game. This is the Rockets' 5th win without the presence of CP3 Chris Paul. Or is it their 4th win? One moment, let me check. All right, my mistake. I said 5th. This is the Rockets' 4th win without the presence of Chris Paul. Let's see if they can make it their 5th win without CP3 tomorrow night against the Memphis Grizzlies. So now that we got the Rockets game out the way, let's get to the Texans game that happened today. I said these 4 words before, and I'm going to say it again. The Texans strikes again. I knew that the Texans was going to win this game and become the 2018 AFC South Division champions. Because they beat the Jaguars before on October 21st, 20-7 on their home field. Now they beat the Jaguars again in their own home field, the NRG Stadium here in Houston. First quarter, both teams scored 3 touchdowns. Second quarter, Jaguars scored no touchdowns while the Texans scored 14. Third quarter, both teams didn't score any touchdowns. Fourth quarter, the Jaguars again scored no touchdowns while the Texans only scored 3. And the final score, Houston Texans 20, Jacksonville Jaguars 3. The Texans are now 11-5. I knew they was going to win this game and become the 2018 AFC South Division champions. Like I said before, ever since the Texans have ended their 9-game losing streak, beating the Indianapolis Colts on September 30th, they have been on a roll. Although they lost only 2 games to the Indianapolis Colts on December 9th, and to the 2018 NFL champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, last week. But the Texans still came back strong and win a few more games. I'm so glad that they're the 2018 AFC South Division champions. And by the way, that was the Texans' last game of 2018. Their first game of 2019 is a rematch against the Indianapolis Colts in the NFL Wild Card Round on Saturday, January 5th at the NRG Stadium here in Houston at 3:35 p.m. Come on, Texans. You beat the Indianapolis Colts on September 30th to end your 9-game losing streak, but you lost to them in your rematch against them on December 9th in your own home field. Let's see if you could try to beat the Indianapolis Colts this time, this Saturday, in your home field, the NRG Stadium here in Houston. I'm predicting for the Texans to win this game on Saturday. So that's going to wrap up my first rant of the day. My thoughts about this weekend's game for the Rockets and the Texans beating the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New Orleans Pelicans. So let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about the Rockets and the Texans winning their games this weekend? And also, James Harden scored another 3-pointer in the third quarter. Let me know what you think about James Harden scoring another 3-pointer in the third quarter. And what do you think about the Rockets winning their 4th game without the presence of Chris Paul? Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for any video that I upload, and I will catch you in a minute for my next rant. Go Houston Texans. Congratulations for winning the 2018 AFC South Division Championship. And go Houston Rockets. Congratulations on winning your 4th game without CP3 Chris Paul.